What's going on, Falcon fans? You know what time it is. You either get right or you get left. It's time for the party line. Let's go ahead and get this thing started, man. Let's get it. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? The Falcons go ahead and pull this thing off 26-19. It was a little bit over of what I actually predicted this week. I said it was going to be 24-14, but 26-19, we'll take it. Let's go ahead and get to it, man. We got K-Dub in the building, and we're going to have some other folks that's going to fall through. What's good, man?
How you doing? Good to be in the building tonight. Good to get on the right side of winning again. Let's start a little streak here. I know it's a little too late in the game of going to the playoffs, but it's always good to get a win, and I'm here for it. So let's get into it.
Well, at this point, man, you pretty much can cancel, like we said, cancel the playoffs. But I look at it like this, man. At this point, you got a chance to finish the season. You could probably beat a playoff team, and then you can sweep the Saints. So at this point, you got to give CJ Henderson his props. Catches the interception at the end of the ball game. He's doing his thing or whatnot. That he just got elevated. So it's always a beautiful thing right now. And I'm definitely, like we say, man, I'm here for it. So looking at it right now, I'll just say this. We'll take a win any way that we can, but you gotta. The only critique I got: why are we not running? Why are we not running 25 on third and short? Why are we waiting to run him on fourth down? I know Bijan was eating, but damn, like Tyler was running through folks today, folding jokers today, and to me, I feel like we didn't use him as much as we should have. Think he could have been a little bit more balanced there and take some of them carries off Bijan. I know he's the hometown hero, but man, said it at halftime. You got to have a balance of taking some of those carries off of him. And also, congrats to Bijan for being the third player in Falcons history to get 2,000 yards from scrimmage, rushing and pass catching today. So he actually is called B2K today. He ended up getting that 2,000 yard mark. Shout out to Bijan, but can we start using the other guy too? Take some of them carries because I need Bijan here, man. Can't be getting him hurt. We got too many people on this damn injury list.
No, man, I feel what you're saying, but like you said, it was a homecoming for him, and it was just his day. He was the bell cow today. You know how they get enamored with him. Thank God he didn't get hurt today, and he had a great game. He went over 2,000 yards. I'm not gonna be tick and tack with the guy now. If he got hurt, I'll be just like you're saying. I'd be irate about the situation. But I think it was just a homecoming. He had his grandparents up there in the stands, and they just gave him the rock, and he had a great game. So hopefully they get back to giving Tyler the ball a lot more in the rest of these upcoming games and get back to a more balanced attack with the both of the running backs. But I think it was just a homecoming for him, and the offensive coordinator was just feeding it to him, and he prevailed and got the win. And I really didn't know that we had never won in that building. So kudos to the
Mm-hmm.
Falcons for finally ever getting for their first win in that particular venue of a Falcon. I mean a football venue there in the NFL. So I didn't know we didn't never had a win in Arizona, but thank God we finally got a win there as a franchise.
What's going on, Zone One Legend? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You definitely are absolutely right about that. We've been screaming that too. But hey, a win is a win today, but I'm with you on that, brother. And we also got Great Beard in the building, and we got GA Texas Boy in the building. What's good, fellas?
Good fellas, what's going on?
Going on,
What's
going
going
on,
on,
man.
everybody? We got that dub. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So now that $160 actually worked out perfectly today for them 3 tickets you got.
Hey, Ron, what I say? And your boy Pinion ain't do that good today. Let's go.
He didn't.
Hey, you know what? That's one that I'm actually glad I was wrong about.
Yeah.
I can honestly say it because that means our offense actually was converting today. So, hey, my X factor didn't have many punts today. I'm cool with that. That means our offense scored points today and we actually moved the ball. Now let's see if we can do this next week against the Rams. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Fact.
Great bit. What it do?
Going on, man. Glad we got the dub in the building for the first time in 24 years. 2001 was the last time we won in the building. Crazy. But shout out to my man Bijan Robinson, the third player in Falcon history over 2,000 yards total yards, man. Shout out to him. He's on that illustrious board with Jamal Anderson and the great one. We all know Brent's favorite player.
Nice
William
shot,
Andrew.
boy. You got
It's been a long time.
Long time, but hey, man, good dub, man. I think overall, man, it was one of them games that it almost shaped up to be like this team had mentally checked out. Especially the way we played in that first quarter, man. It was just atrocious, especially on the
we
defense.
had a Kyle Pitts showing today. That man really finna try to get that contract. He damn sure took a wicked shot from Buda Baker across the middle today. And he held on to the ball. You got to give him his credit for that one. Tough as nails. So with him coming across, what's up?
No, I'm just gonna say, he was doing pretty well on third down for us, man. I gotta give him credit.
But here's the thing. A lot of us been screaming, use your 6 foot. You need to not just use your tight end. You need to use your big body pass catchers in the red zone. This is what you get, Coach Brant. He's talking about that last one Pitts had. Brant is crazy.
Yeah, but overall, man, I think Pitt had a decent game.
What up, Pandemic?
I'm just glad we got dub, man.
Hey, what's going on, gentlemen? How we doing? Great day.
What's going on?
Yeah, great day for a Falcon win.
Yeah,
anytime they can get a W, it's always a good day. We finally getting back into the Partyline lounge or whatnot. Had to sweep the cobwebs out of the corner or whatnot. It's been a minute. Minus the Thursday night game, it's been a minute since we've been up in here consistently. So I'm okay with it.
Especially on a Sunday. But kind of bad.
Y'all see all that Falcons red and black out here? We everywhere. ATL, stand up, baby.
Hey, Texas boy. So this was the thing that we talked about earlier on here. The surprising part about it is we talked about out in Arizona. It's a melting pot for everybody because
everybody.
Think about it. Like you said, we saw people in the stands on the camera or whatnot, Chargers jerseys, Raiders jerseys. Like Arizona is a place where everybody congregates from every city, and you have every football fan base there.
Yeah.
Even though that's 49er country, a lot of people don't realize that is 49er country.
Yes, the bowl. The cheapest ticket I seen was $2.99.
Oh yeah, it's a playoff game. Yeah.
It's a playoff game, and that's probably in the nosebleeds where you saw $2.99, and that's gonna probably go
up. $2.99 was down in the section I was sitting at today.
Wow. Oh, so the tickets have actually okay. So they haven't gone up. So I think Fiesta Bowl.
Now don't get it wrong. I done seen some 600 plus now.
That's what I was gonna say because I saw some 600 plus on the chat. And also, Fandemic, congratulations on your win this weekend versus the Texas A&M Aggies or whatnot. He's
a great football game.
Hey, look. I want to say, look. Tell the playmaker to put that belt up. That wasn't no belt to ass. was terrible football.
Yeah, that
That was
wasn't
not
no
terrible football. he had the audacity to put a belt there. That wasn't no belt there. Come on now.
He put the
Come on,
jersey
playmaker. Come on,
he put the
playmaker.
jersey on the trash can and start whooping the jersey. Like, man, that was one of the sloppiest football games.
I like you to feel a real belt to have, but it really wasn't. Come on.
Yeah, they won the game. I'm okay. I mean, hey, you won the game. You did what you were supposed to do. But don't make it more than what it is, man.
Yeah. That's the only thing. That's the only thing I had a problem with. But I was happy for all my South Florida people because I lived down there for 9 years. So I'm happy for all the. I know they happy about the team.
Grant crazy as hell.
Hey, we're gonna win how they come, baby. Yeah.
Hey,
it was a good game. It was a good game, though.
But see, you got a double whammy. Your Hurricanes won, and now the Falcons won this weekend.
Oh,
a game that was supposed to win. But next week, fellas, we get to go against the Rams next week.
Yeah.
And we got to take this momentum from these 2 wins. You beat a division rival last Thursday. You win on Sunday against a former division rival from back in the old NFC West. Well, I'm sorry, no, they was in the NFC East. My bad. The Cardinals came to the West where a little later or whatnot when we were getting ready to go out. But again, still an NFC West foe, former NFC West foe that we had. And you get to win in that building for the first time. Bijan Robinson goes over 2,000 yards, all-purpose yards this season. And then you have a Bankhead Bates sighting today as well at the end of that game. It wasn't the whole game. It was the end of that game. Like, let's be real. Dude, you was just passing through Bankhead. We can't give you that moniker right now. You passed through Bankhead. You still a Bainbridge Bates to me right now.
Not Bainbridge. Oh,
Yeah.
Ivy League Bates.
Yeah.
You know, to get that Bankhead moniker, you got the ball all year.
Yeah.
You can't just do it at moments, but I'll take the moments he showed up against McBride at the end of the game. I'll take that. We've been looking for that all year.
I'll take that. I chose him as my X factor. We'll take that. We know you ain't in Bankhead no more right now. Maybe you get back that. Maybe you'll find your way back on Bankhead next season.
Yo, man, can we give some love to Brandon Doyle? Man, been balling this year.
Yo, you got to.
The Doyle be balling, man.
Hey, Great Bear. I was just about to say, man, you look like Brandon Doyle minus the hair, man. That ain't no insult, but that you know, when you said that,
man, got that dub.
Yeah.
When my wife met Bijan cousin. Oh yeah, we outside.
Hey man,
Enjoy the dub, man. Enjoy that dub.
Hey, but here's the thing: the best win of the season will be sweeping the Saints. That'll be the best win of the season because think about it. You already got 1 win on them, and if you get that second win, you know what it is. What's up, Kool-Aid? Welcome.
What's up, guys? Hey, man, I had to chime in on a good time, bro.
Yeah, you got to, man.
Come on, man.
If you chime in on a bad time, you got to chime in on a good time, baby.
Oh, for real, man. I had to come in laughing, grinning. You know what I'm saying? Feeling happy. I enjoyed this game, man. I mean, I enjoyed it. Not like Quinn and I'm gonna say Quinn, but your boy Raheem, they almost about the same. But Raheem didn't make too many mistakes today.
Hey, he made a crucial one though.
Yeah.
On that touchdown, that should have never been a touchdown catch. That he should have been. It was a catch. It was a
but
good
we all know that was a push off when Bryant had great positioning on that dude with that touchdown. I said that at halftime. And the problem with that was they were not going to call that as a push off, even though we all saw it was a push off.
Yeah. But
I missed something. Did they on that touchdown they scored? It was 16-16. Did they go for 2 or did they miss the extra point?
No, they missed the extra point.
Okay. I was just wondering what happened. I walked away. I would turn my head and looked up, and my man said it's 16-16. I'm like, what they do?
Well, we didn't miss the extra point. Calais Campbell blocked the extra point. Yeah. That was what happened. Our former D.
Y'all see all them Falcons jerseys? Y'all see all them Falcons jerseys? Rise up!
Represent, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Gotta represent. He lied, baby.
You go nowhere. Leave
at this point, I'm with you on that. So Kool-Aid, question for you.
Yeah.
Now we talked about elevating players or whatnot. They elevated the veteran CJ Henderson. You know, I still don't like a damn thing that come out of University of Florida. I'm standing on that. I don't give a damn if he caught the end of the pick. That's just that hate that I got for Florida. But the one thing I will give him is he made a clutch play at the end of this game with that pick because he ran it down. Ran the route better than the receiver, Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
How do you feel about now that you're seeing it's too little too late? And I hate it that it's like this now. Why do you think we're sitting here promoting these cats now, opposed to we should have been doing this earlier this year? And you're seeing that the guys that's getting up is getting an opportunity to ball out.
Well, that's what happened when you're losing. You just start playing other people.
Rise up, Falcons family. Say what's up to Atlanta BirdCage. We live on YouTube. Let's go, Falcons family.
Hey, make sure you tell them make sure you tell them to tune in Thursdays at 8. But this week we on Wednesday because of the holidays.
Yeah.
I love I think that.
He out there promoting.
Yeah.
Hey, but look,
I love it.
Hey, Texas boy, I definitely got to hit you up with some art, some custom artwork or whatnot. You just got to.
Yes, sir. It's all love, baby.
Hey.
ATL, ho. If they don't know, now you know, baby.
Hey. Well, y'all see what a win can do. This will be even better next year when we have an opportunity to play in the playoffs. That's what I'm waiting for.
Yeah.
With the talent that we have, we need to be getting ready for the playoffs next year. It's just what it is. Too much talent on this team not to be performing. I'll take the win, but the other thing that we got to fix, and we saw this today, and this is not nitpicking, we got to stop the run up the middle. We got to get us a big defensive tackle because we gave up too many big runs today. Too many.
Right. Yep.
Because the linebackers I don't have a problem with because Ellis was flying to the football today. He knocked the hell out of McBride on the out route. Poof. Like, kind of reminded me of a young Fulton Kuykendall, by the way, hitting that boy like that. I took it back.
Ryan, you gotta talk about me, man. I mean, you I have right. You know what I mean? You ain't got to talk about me. I had my days of hitting, so I mean, hey, I can still glory into it. You know what I mean? I'm a little old.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Rest in peace to Fulton Kuykendall, Captain Crazy or whatnot. That was one of the hardest hitting linebackers we've had in this organization, and we've had a ton of them to come through here. But he was one that was special. But when I look at Ellis, he kind of reminds me a little bit of Kuykendall in his prime. When you watch how he plays from sideline to sideline, has great vision and a nose for the football, and that's something that you can't coach. That just comes with years of preparation and understanding the position. So I understand why we kept him. I know why we kept him. But again, we got us a Kuykendall, but we got to get that depth at that linebacker spot so we can have more backers that are like him, and we can use more of these guys on the rotation so our guys won't get burnt out during the season. Right. Just little things, but I still think they played well today. How do y'all feel the offensive line played today?
It could have been better.
That could have been a lot better. There was because Kirk Cousins taking a lot of pressure, a lot of heat, but thank God he's good at processing and was able to get that ball out of there a lot quicker than he did because he could have got killed even more. Yep. But that offensive line it's been piss poor play from the offensive line the whole season, and thank God they haven't got another quarterback hurt yet. So we just got to get through this season, man, and get some reinforcements, bring in some free agent help and some guys to help this offensive line bolster it to be better, man.
Yeah, and I think that's one of the most dangerous things that we can, when you talk about this offensive line and you talk about how this goes, as you know, is the same song. Same dance that's been said for 4 years. I know I've been saying it. I'm a chocolate brother. I can't turn blue in the face, but I'm damn near getting to that point where I'm blue in the face with it. But this depth has to get better because the field goal that was blocked was a backup. That was Chris Hinton. He got bullied on that play that Calais Campbell blocked that field goal.
Yeah.
So again, this is what I mean when I say this depth has to get better all the way around.
And when you talk about Ryan, when you talking about why these players are getting playing time now, we're out of contention for the playoffs. That's done deal. So it's all about developing what we got now. So we got to see how these guys, when they're put into game time situation, how they react. So that's why I was so glad to see Kobe Bryant get his foot like real wet playing against what's his name over in Tampa.
Well, remember when he was with Mike Evans, he got baptized by fire.
That's what I'm talking about. But see, that's the thing. If you want your player to get developed like real quick, throwing them to the dogs, you talk about playing against one of the best. So I mean, I liked it, but I didn't like it. You know what I mean? Because like I said, we're out of the playoffs. So you whether you win or lose the game, you don't lose nothing. But your player gets developed real quick. Yep. It's a lesson learned. And this is you talking about a player that we had a whole lot of high expectations for. So we was surprised to see him on.
I just feel like you'd have got a better product if you played him from the beginning of the start of the season. I just feel like he played better this week than he played last week. Yeah. You gotta let these guys go out there and play, man.
Man, just go back to show Raheem Morris should have just stuck to the plan.
No one understood the assignment. Them Georgia boys came through and understood the assignment.
Okay. We can't hear you, Texas boy. I don't know where that's coming from.
And wife had the mic.
Okay. But as he was saying, you got to think about it, because one of the guys that I preached on in the offseason was Kobe Bryant. And I said up front, the one thing that you got to do is rotate him. You can't just keep him on the practice squad going up against our guys every day.
Yeah.
That should have been your number 2.
Yeah.
Truthfully, D Offer's fighting to keep a job right now. And that's a guy that's on his heels. Mm-hmm. Only reason Hughes got these starts is because Hughes got that Patriot. He got that contract. That's the only reason why. Because I believe if Hughes doesn't have that contract, Kobe is the starter.
Yeah.
Because the thing about Kobe, and this is something that you can't teach, Kobe has a nose for the football. He's around. He just got to get his size up. His fundamentals are good, because if you notice, even when he gets beat, he's in position. It's only been I can honestly say 4 times last week he was out of position. But you're a rookie going up against Mike Evans.
Future first ballot Hall of Famer.
Pretty much a first ballot Hall of Famer. You going up against this dude. So you literally are going to get schooled your first time playing against him.
Oh, certainly.
And you got Baker Mayfield, who was an experienced quarterback. So you were asked to drink from 2 fire hoses and eat 2 elephants. That's what you was asked to do against consummate professionals.
Yeah.
But now you're into a situation with Jacoby Brissett, who's a good journeyman quarterback. I wouldn't mind having him as a backup here in Atlanta. I'm gonna keep that up with you.
Yeah.
Let him get cut by Arizona, or they release him. Terry, I need you to go get me a backup quarterback. I need you to go ahead and get rid of Easton Stick. Keep this dude on the roster, because if anything happens to Kirk while Penix is rehabbing, you got a guy like this that can step in and actually can win games for you while guys are getting healthy. And he's in a horrible situation in Arizona, because we've seen what he can do when he got talent around. Dangerous.
Yeah. Very. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. We still got what's his name? Emory Jones in here. Going into this offseason, I'm thinking we need to bring in another quarterback competition, right? Now we're claiming Penix as our future. We're claiming that. But you talking about an ailing Penix now. He's hurt and he's re-injured or facing the same injury. This is and now you got to have surgery. So this is number 4.
Number three on his knees.
Is it 3 or
no, it's 3. As he said,
he's already had the surgery. He's already in rehab.
Hold up.
Not gonna give up on him just yet.
He's had 3. So he's had 3. 1 on each. He's had 1 on, I think it was the left knee he hurt this year. I don't know.
2 on one knee, and then 1 on this knee. Yeah, this one on this knee.
Yeah.
So, but it's the same knee they operated on in Indiana. That doctor did a piss poor job on that first surgery.
No, he didn't. because he was able to come back and he was still running and playing. He wouldn't have been able to play if he'd have did a bad job on that knee. No.
I'm saying, but when they said they looked at it, that's why they had to go and do reconstructive this time because of the last.
But here's the thing. It wasn't because of the doctor from Indiana. It was because of the shot that he took and how his knee fell awkwardly. And he had scar tissue that built up. That scar tissue had nothing to do with that doctor. That was just how his knee healed. The ligament was fine because he still was able to play and still get drafted at that 8th spot, number 1 overall. So either way, if his doctor did a crappy job, he wouldn't have been able to lead Washington to a natty if that knee was jacked up.
Yeah.
But finish your point, Fandemic.
Yeah. But I really think we need to have some plans in place in case something goes wrong. So we don't know if Kurt's going to be here or not. I got this strange feeling he will live out this contract here, but in case it goes crazy, whether we face with this same situation again, are we going to rely on Easton Stick? Are we going to wait on Emory Jones to heal because he's hurt? So we've got a quarterback hospital going on right here, but we got to bring in a journeyman, like you said, like a Brissett. We got to bring in a journeyman like I take Tyrod Taylor at this point, but we got to bring in
the Jets got him under a contract right now because that was his first year with New York this year, and unfortunately he beat us. I was at that game, and some of the plays that he had, he looked like Tyrod of Virginia Tech when he played against our defense. It's just what it is.
Yeah,
but I mean, here's the thing: if you got a journeyman, what is that scratching sound? Oh, it's you.
My bad.
But no, it was just I just heard it was real loud in the headphones. But if you get a journeyman quarterback, you also got to look at how much he's going to cost because you still got contracts you got to sign this offseason.
Yep.
You don't want to bring in somebody that's going to take up a good chunk of your money.
True.
You got to pay Pitts. You got to pay Drake. You got defensive players you got to pay. Arnold Ebiketie still on this contract at this point.
Yeah.
So all I'm saying is this. You have to see what type of veterans are going to be out here. And if you're going to bring any veterans in here, you want to have a guy that's going to be a stopgap guy. But again, quarterback competition is not bad because all it's going to do is push guys to get better.
That's it.
And that benefits us to win ball games.
Yeah, man. I mean, we just got we probably will come up with some one of these shows in off season about who the backup quarterbacks are. Well, yeah, but Jacoby Brissett is a great option. The guy I thought about, he done got hurt now for the Kansas City Chiefs. So that Gardner Minshew. I'm just saying that's what I brought up a couple of weeks ago. But even though I know we wouldn't go in that direction, he's hurt now. So.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
Them fools ran Minshew out of Jacksonville quick. Yeah. I remember that Minshew mania in 2019, and they ran.
I'm just saying a cheaper option that's a backup. That's all. I mean, but he's hurt, so he's off the table anyway.
Terry Fontenot. His talent is gonna get put the test again this season with his draft strategy. Like he's just said, we got players we got to sign. We down a draft pick, and then we got players that we know that are on the contract and we probably thinking that's not going to be here next season. People like D. Alford, people like Michael Hughes. You got to decide one of them two got to go. I'm thinking because Kobe's going to make a name for himself. He's going to be in competition. I mean, he's going to be in camp, and he possibly might be starting. To be told. But
what's up, Wallace?
Wallace?
We know Drake's not being signed. What we're saying is there are a lot of key pieces that are going to have to be signed because Drake is coming up soon next year.
Yeah,
he's coming up soon. He doesn't have to be signed yet, but he's coming up very soon. Let's put it this way. It's a lot closer for him to being signed right now than it is for him not to be signed. I'll just leave it like that. Less than 2 years. So you have to look at where you're going to spend your money. Because again, we're seeing Kyle Pitts evolve at this point. We're seeing the fact that it took him almost 5 years to get to where he's consistently playing at this point. But are you willing to pay him top dollar to consistently be here? Are you willing to put that money there because you still need to pay your defenders at this point? Ebiketie's pretty much done after this year with his contract because he's been here since Arthur Smith was here. So again, He's pretty much coming off the rookie contract. Are you gonna pay him?
Right.
I mean, it's a lot of pieces that you got to look at this offseason, and you got to spend your money wisely in positions that's gonna help you win. And right now, we still don't even have a damn good O-line. So my thing is, if I'm spending my money, I'm getting me my offensive line right.
Yeah.
That's the main.
Let's talk about Kyle Pitts for a second. Let's talk about Kyle Pitts for a second. If we do keep Kyle Pitts, do we keep him as a tight end? Do we move over to wide receiver? Because if we pay him that money, I'm moving him to wide receiver, and he's gonna have to produce. But at the same time, we already got what, 7 receivers here on the team now.
They don't use them.
They don't use them.
Nick Nash still have yet to. I mean,
Blair,
I don't know how we do it, but
Blair hasn't hit the field yet.
Yeah, but he was on the sideline today too. So
yeah,
he's been elevated, and that's the problem. When you have a guy that's got that type of talent, because Blair's talented. Look, unfortunately, Daryl Hodge is hurt with a shoulder injury, but we know he can produce. When you have guys that have shown you they can produce, those are the guys you keep around. Yeah, and I'm not signing Pitts as a wide receiver because he ain't bringing in no damn numbers for that.
Yeah. No. But if we keep him and sign him for that contract he's looking for, that's wide receiver money, not tight end.
And
I'm not paying tight end.
I'm not going to pay him that money. Y'all can be mad at me all you want. I'm not paying him that money. He's had great games down the stretch. Well, now people, let's put it this way. All y'all that's been talking about him, y'all been real quiet for the past almost 2 years. And this fool done had 4 good games, and now y'all out pumping your chest on the porch. No, keep that same energy because you wasn't doing that when he wasn't producing.
Right.
So again, if we're gonna sit here and spend that type of money, we need to build these trenches up because guess what? You spend the money on him, you're still gonna have the same problem we've had pretty much since Matt Ryan was here with this O-line at the end of his career. No good pass blocking.
We're gonna mess around and have Penix, and if we don't build that lineup, we're gonna mess around and have Penix wearing 2 knee braces like Matt Ryan ended up wearing. All those shots he's gonna take on the knee because he's not done taking shots. He's gonna take some more. So
that's a position that in the NFL you're gonna take shots your whole career at them knees.
Well, defenses know that now that his knees are bad. So whether it be an illegal hit or legal hit, those knees gonna get tested going down further. They're gonna come after him.
And if we talk about it, you look at some of the quarterbacks, like the way the game is now, you got to be mobile. You can't be a pocket passer no more. Even Dan Marino, as great as he was, you saw the writing on the wall at the end of his career and how that stuff went down. He was still producing, but he still had the live arm. But if you can't move around in that pocket, you're pretty much a sitting duck.
Yeah.
And you have to have somebody that can move the pocket. Not saying you got to be a scrambler, but you got to at least be able to move around in that pocket to keep yourself protected because the O-line's not going to be able to protect you every single play.
Jacoby did a great job at doing that today. I mean, but
Brissett's been doing that since he was at Florida and Louisville.
Yeah. You got to be able to because like Cousins today, there were a couple of plays there where he either had to throw the ball away because he couldn't move. He had to throw the ball away or he had to eat it. But the game is so much now. So
he took some shots. Yeah, he took some shots today, man. They were popping Cousins too now.
Hey, Georgia Tech boy. Marvin Harrison Jr. was on the pitch count. I didn't expect him to do too much.
Yeah, he was on the pitch count today. That's the reason he didn't do anything. He's still coming off an injury.
Right.
But
I actually thought he was going to be a handful today for
he was on the pitch count.
They understand that that's their future franchise Larry Fitzgerald type player because they drafted him that high. They're not going to risk him.
Yeah.
4th overall? No, you can't afford him to get hurt.
Not even in the playoffs.
At
this point, why are you going to risk Drake?
Yeah.
You see, Drake wasn't 100%. He was still hobbling.
Yeah.
He was barely 50%.
Yeah.
I'm sitting him down. Like,
I don't even know why he played. I think we could have won that game without the production we had from Drake.
That was just
that was one play where I actually thought that he was gonna truth be told, he might be hurt again. Because there was he landed and rolled over.
What I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's like
he hurt again.
It's like he done re-injured something. I'm like, man, I think we could have got this dub without him now.
Hit him down for the rest of the season. I shut him down for the rest of the season.
Even if you had to risk the game, I wouldn't have brought him back. I would have sat him down for the season.
This season is done. This season is mathematically you've been eliminated. You know.
But here's the thing. So if Drake was already dealing with a banged up knee. If he gets hurt worse, where he's pretty much sharing the rehab center with Penix at this point with knees, because that's what's messed up with him right now. What would everybody say at this point? You got two of your top players pretty much rehabbing knees right now. What do you want to say at this point?
Another piss poor coaching decisions.
That's a fireable offense at this point. Like, dude,
it is
definitely a fireable offense.
This man is not 100%. Sit him down.
Yeah. Go ahead.
From health, I shut him down.
But again, when you have,
I'm gonna bring him back for the Saints game, because that's one game you don't want to.
No, shut him down. Just shut him down.
At this point, I'm gonna be honest with you. Even with that, I would rather shut him down, because again, we don't need any more top players on this team going down. And you don't know when they're gonna come back.
Yeah.
Let these dudes heal. At this point, hey man, son, I need you to go ahead and sit down. We shutting you down for the rest of the season. That knee is not all the way 100%, and you not even think about it. All of us know how physical Drake is as a wide receiver, a physical specimen. People hate to tap him.
Yeah,
that's why I know he hurt, because he played more like a dog when he not hurt. He feel like he made some plays today, but he was like, it just seemed like he wasn't at 110% today.
And what really surprised me, he wasn't talking trash. He talked trash here on the field.
And he wasn't feeling too good. He wasn't feeling too good.
Yeah. And it ain't just that. You also got to look at this too. Let's be honest. Now, I want to ask everybody this. How much an engraved apology is Kirk Cousins owed at this point? Because Kirk told you that this management was throwing people out there hurt, and he was just the sacrificial lamb at this point. And now you're seeing this with Drake.
Yeah, I agree. I think we owe that man an apology.
Exactly. At this point now, I'm not saying I'm defending this dude, and I'm not the hugest fan, because I wasn't a fan of his when he got here. But the one thing I can do is, okay, I got to tip my cap to you, because you pretty much have put everybody up on game about what's going on with this head coach. Period. And you're playing guys that are hurt, that's not even able to really contribute like they normally are supposed to. Now what do we do?
We apologize to Kirk Cousins for that.
But it's a lot of people say, well, I ain't gonna apologize to Kirk. Well, here's the thing. You ain't got to, because we already know we got that side of the house. It's fine. You ain't got to apologize to him, but the man didn't lie.
No.
Well, you know where I'm at with Kirk, so.
Yeah, I know where you are with him. That's why I said I ain't even.
You know where I'm at.
But
hey,
I think
real coach would have stayed where he's supposed to stay.
Yeah.
Yep. No, I know exactly.
Plan. You would stay with the plan. That what you should have did. What a real coach would have did. Stay with the plan.
And when you put people in bad situations and you make bad decisions, you as we said before, I'm glad we got this win. But now this is what's the bad part about us winning. This is the first time I can say something negative comes out of winning. Guess what happens now, folks? Raheem Morris gets grace. He loses this game today. That temperature is blazing on his ass cheeks.
Yeah, for sure.
That hot seat is blazing at this point. If he lost to the Cardinals today,
he's trying to get the hot seat turned off like on the Dr. Pepper commercial.
Yeah, you ain't getting this hot seat turned off. No.
I say he's trying to get it turned off. I ain't say he did.
I was saying this. I wasn't rebuttaling your point. I was saying this to Raheem. We ain't putting this hot seat off for you. It ain't happening.
I actually think the Falcons organization gonna give him one more year.
Oh yeah.
Well, we felt that. I mean, deeply inside. I mean, we want him to be fired, but I know deep inside he was gonna get another year.
He's gonna get one more year.
I think the seat should be hot under Zach Robinson, rightly so.
Oh no, I don't think he's gonna survive.
I think he should be incinerated.
I think he's gonna get moved.
Yeah, he got to go
out of here.
I hope he takes
that fourth down play was a prime example why he should be out.
Yeah. Exactly.
And this is the whole thing, man. And the crazy part about it is with the way everything is, you're gonna have some fans that are gonna be happy about the win, and you're gonna have some folks that's gonna be mad about the win. You're gonna have some folks that are sensitive about certain topics and that's gonna throw certain things out. And then you're gonna have folks that they're just gonna keep the glasses on and not really see the truth for what it is. At this point, it's just you can't win as a fan right now. You can't. You just got to enjoy the small victories that you can, because you're not gonna get Raheem gone, especially if he beat the Rams and the Saints. Because now he pretty much would have 8 wins on the season, which would tie what we had last year.
Well, he got an out now. So you talking about you if any question comes up, all he has to do to refer to is, well, my quarterback was hurt. My O-line is banged up. So he got excuses. And I think that's what's one of the ways he's going to be able to save his seat. Because right now, besides that contract, but they're going to give him another year. I was hoping that we went another direction, but realistically speaking, if we get rid of Raheem, right, you have to look at his staff too. You get rid of Raheem, the new coach is coming in, he's going to bring his whole new staff. So
I'm gonna be honest with you, Fandemic. I don't think if you get a new coach in here, I don't think that he would touch that defense because of what you've seen all year. I don't think he would want to. I don't think he would want to risk starting over on that side of the ball.
Right.
All you have to do is fix your offensive special teams. That can be done in the offseason. Special teams can be fixed in the offseason.
Right.
Offense is going to take at least about a year for that thing to get right, because you got guys that's got to learn the system. You got guys that have to get healthy. You got to get all your playmakers out here to be able to truly run the system, and they got to get battle tested. They got to go through some battles.
Right.
So for the offense, it's going to take a year. Special teams, this can happen in the offseason. You bring in a good kicker, we're good. But you got to fix this line. You got to get bona fide other receivers on this team. It's too many things offensively that we got to fix.
Yeah. Well, coming into this season, we honestly thought that we were set on offense, but now the season that went along, now we're thinking we need some more doable receivers. Now, especially since we lost Ray McLeod, so now we're thinking, what's his name? Who we just let go? Agnew. We thought he was going to be able to come in and be a receiver. That didn't work out. For some reason, they threw Chris Blair on the practice squad. That didn't work out. They didn't bring up Nick Nelson. That didn't work out. So, and then you bring in Seals. Like, who in the world is David Seals? Why would you?
Nobody.
Here's the problem. David Seals was a New York Giant out of West Virginia, and here's the thing: that boy been suspect since he been in the league. He's not really a consistent player.
Right.
So,
well, I mean, what brought that on? That's it, and that's a question in itself, because you already had a Chris Blair here. You already had a Casey Washington here, however sporadic he plays, and then you have Kadero Hodge here, your journeyman receiver. Like, why David Seals? Why you load up receivers like that this year? And what's the need?
Favoritism. That's always happened.
Yeah, tell him Kool-Aid.
Favoritism will kill a coach every time, especially when your favorite is sorry.
Hey, Kool-Aid. And here's the crazy part.
And favorite is sorry.
Now here's the crazy part. Well, I mean, it's a lot of but think about it. It's a lot of favoritism that go on, because again, favoritism blinds all of us with a lot of stuff. So it's pretty much all us in this fan base, coaching, everything. There's still a lot of that going on. And again, a lot of folks can't handle the truth about this team, and we still are dysfunctional as a fan base, as an organization, and pretty much we're still a joke to the NFL at this point.
Yeah, exactly.
Just being honest with you on that.
Yep.
Now,
nobody takes us serious.
Here's the thing. I hate to say it, but Tyler Algier might be gone after this year.
Oh yeah,
and I don't want him gone.
Yeah,
but he might be gone business wise because he's gonna want money, and I don't blame him because he produces.
Right.
You let Tyler Algier go somewhere like Chicago, Green Bay, or Kansas City, or somewhere like that. He literally makes that. He literally gives a boot to whoever's offense that he's in.
Yeah.
And if you do let him go, I'm campaigning for this right now. And you got me on record saying it. So if you hear it on any other show, you heard it here first. Go get Curtis Allen out of Virginia Union. The man just won the D2 Heisman, the first HBCU player to win the CIAA Heisman. 2,043 yards, 30 touchdowns, averaging 200 yards a game. Now, this is after Jada Byers just left Virginia Union, and Jada's up in Canada, balling out right now. Curtis Allen is a monster. He's averaging over 5 yards per carry.
Wow.
Over 5 yards a carry. And get this. He's had a 300-yard game this year, and he had a 400-yard game this year, which set a record.
Ooh-wee.
And had 3 tutties in that game. 6'2", 220 pounds. Change your pace back. Bijan's going to do what he does, but if you ever look at this dude, he is a ball player. Pass protection is good. Catching out of the backfield is good. Blocking is good. So, again, you got to do it all back.
Yeah.
And you don't have to pay much for him. Bring him in.
Yeah.
Keep telling y'all, man. Atlanta, y'all missing out on diamonds, man.
But I got a feeling too that this team it won't look the same next year, regardless of how we panned out and how we think of the expectation that these players got. I think the team is going to look a lot different next year.
It better. I really do.
It better.
Yeah, because I mean, even with the pickup like Diablo, who we stole, I mean, that dude there just changed the defense by himself. But James Pierce Jr., Jalen Walker, you talking about building around the defense? They're going to add some more to that defense to get them even better. But the offensive line, the defensive line, and the offensive line, the trenches, we gotta look better right there. I mean, that's where we're falling off at. We get no protection. And in the middle, we need a big boy in the middle that loves this game. I mean, that just love nothing but just knocking the snot out of folks. What's his name? LaCal Landon. Oh, I know he
somebody.
LaCal Landon.
Yeah, I mean, he got manhandled all day long. I mean, he got no push. He was
go give me Big Tim Keenan out of Alabama.
Yeah,
give me Big Tim Keenan. Or whatnot.
Yeah, I like him too.
I like him.
Good. That's a great thing.
And I know we all talking about the kid at Ohio State, who's one of the best in the country at that D tackle spot too. But he's gonna be gone.
Oh yeah, he's gone. He first rounder. He gone.
And here's the thing: if Tim Keenan is not a first rounder, you make him your second round pick. You go get him.
Most certainly.
That's 6'2", 320 pounds right there. We know about it.
I think he'd be right there for the picking too, man. Right? I think that's his sweet spot in that top of that second round.
Max.
Yeah.
I got a question.
What's up?
With we getting ready to approach the off season, I'm looking at some of the players that's still on the team that haven't even touched the field, like Troy Anderson and Brandon Trice.
I don't think they will ever touch the field. I don't think they're gonna touch the field.
They were talking about him. They were I forgot who did the article on those two. They were not. Well, they're speculating that they won't be on the team next year. There was a clause that came out that was in Troy Anderson's contract because of that injury, and the thing was that clause what kept him here, and I don't know what was the verbatim words for it. But the clause is what kept Troy Anderson here. It wasn't the fact that he speculated to come in and be the next Mark Gastineau or nothing like that. But that clause in that contract is what kept him here because of that injury.
Man,
Do you try to give Brandon Shank a try, even though this man hadn't touched the field yet?
I at least bring him through.
Yeah,
you mentioned in Mark Gastineau, he was a special player. Special player.
Yeah.
You know, when you talk about some of these guys, and Trey Anderson to me is it, as I said a long time ago, a wasted pick.
Yeah,
a wasted pick.
We had Kobe Dean right there.
And not just him. You had Chad Muma.
Yeah.
You had Chad Muma. You had N'Kobe Dean. You had your pick of the litter for linebackers that you could bring in. Muma's balling down there in Jacksonville still. He's right there with Foye Luakon fighting to try to get that number 1 seed in the AFC.
Yeah.
They're 11-4 right now.
Yeah, at this point, and then everybody had a lot to say about N'Kobe Dean, but we all knew about him because of what he did at Georgia.
Right.
But what helps him out in Philly is not that he's a bad player. He's one of the top backers in the league. It's because of the fact that he's highly intelligent, and then you got guys in front of him that he literally was with for 3 years.
Yeah.
Literally. He was with these dudes for years, and they all know each other. And if you look at Philly's defense, that defense is just still a problem. Like, they just won a division yesterday. Even with all the BS that they got going on in that franchise, that foolishness, they still winning divisions.
Back to back, the first time in 20 years, over 20 years.
That's my thing, because no one actually wins that division back to back. It's always somebody different.
Yeah.
But at this point, I would rather have their problems right now.
Well,
Let my quarterback and freaking wide receiver not be on the same page and they not getting along. But we winning the division and we got a chance to go back to the playoffs and win another Super Bowl. To go back to back. Man, give me that.
Yeah.
The last team that did it was the Philadelphia Eagles when they had Donovan McNabb.
Facts. T.O. Donovan McNabb. Everybody remembers that. Shoot, T.O. was doing sit-ups in the middle of the driveway in Atlanta.
I'm not a distraction. Yeah.
Well, he at least let him know he was.
Yeah, man. That was I remember that interview in the draft. That was hilarious.
I never forget that, man. Again,
that was fun.
But if you really look at it, let's just be honest. As much as I hate to say it, if they win another Super Bowl, that's a dynasty right there. You can't argue that.
Can't. Yeah, definitely can't.
Because think about it. They've been to the Super Bowl 3 times since 2017 and have won 2.
That GM gonna get a nice contract extension.
Howie Roseman's gonna be a Hall of Fame GM one day.
Yeah.
Because of what he's done.
Yeah.
At this point, I'm sitting back and I'm just like, okay. They went through, and here's the thing, they always went through it to where they couldn't get over the hump. They were always a tough team going back to when Reggie White was playing for them. In the 80s and 90s, they was tough. They just couldn't win a Super Bowl because of Dallas, Washington, and New York. And now that that team is down, think about it. Dallas is inconsistent. They haven't won since 94. I'm sorry, 95. And Washington just is an inconsistent playoff team. And then you got the Giants. The Giants have won 2 Super Bowls since then.
Yeah.
And been to 3. They lost in 2000 to the Ravens, and then they won 2 with Eli. So when you look at that, it's like that division, people just take turns winning.
Yeah. Yeah. They don't lay down for each other either. They're going to always play each other tough.
Even when their season is down the toilet, they're going to have, like, put it this way. Dallas knows every time they play each one of them teams, they're going to catch hell. No matter win, lose, or draw.
Right.
And
almost like playing in the FTP.
That's really what that division is a college SEC version.
Yeah. That's what I look for too. Look when we look for this next quarterback, right? I want to find that quarterback that plays consistently against the SEC. SEC has the best defenses overall in college football.
Big Ten is right, and Big Ten is right behind them. As much as I hate to say that,
so is Atlanta Falcons fan Divic saying we need to make a play for Stetson Bennett?
No,
I ain't say all that.
I ain't say that. But you know what though? I'm gonna be 100. I guarantee you, a lot of people would not be pissed if that happened.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't be against bringing them in though.
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, I mean,
The only
but
problem,
he fits the bill of being a veteran backup quarterback, but he knows the system he's coming from out that particular same offense. So he fits the bill of the guy that we possibly need to put in that spot.
it's a reason why he hadn't even getting the start because of Stafford. Other than that, think about this, fellas. Sean McVay and that organization paid for that boy to go to rehab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No NFL team does that for any player. They love that dude out there. So it's no way that they're gonna let him go. He beat out Jimmy Garoppolo, who is a Super Bowl playing quarterback.
Yeah.
He is an NFC champion, 2-time NFC champion at that. So again, if we gonna sit there and say it, that is a dude that beat out guys that were starters. He already beat them out. And he was supposed to be third on the depth chart. Only reason he's not starting is because of Stafford. And Stafford is damn near 40, and he's still putting up numbers.
Yeah.
Balling. Ain't like any up for the MVP.
And he came off a serious back injury that I ain't think he's gonna play this season.
Agreed. And this is something that Coach Brandt brings up, with him coaching quarterbacks and just being in that spot, former OC and playing wide receiver, like you said. Smartest quarterback in the draft, high completion percentage. Yeah. The one thing that never changes is a quarterback's completion percentage, putting that ball on people. That's something that don't change unless you got a crappy receiving core.
Other than that, what we got in Penix though? Isn't that what we got in Penix?
Yeah.
I think the only person that had a higher completions than him was Jaden Daniels.
Yep. And here's the scary part. As much as I hate to say it, and a lot of people not gonna like what I'm gonna say, that boy that's up in New York, Jackson Dart, gonna be a problem.
Oh yeah.
And I hate to say that.
Yeah.
I hate to say that. And here's the crazy part. He fits New York. He fit New York. And that's a Lane Kiffin product. And you wouldn't think Lane Kiffin was going to put a dude in the league like that. But Jackson Dart, you got to give it to him. Dude is a problem.
Yeah. Playing
and
like
as
a more
rookie,
athletic Eli Manning.
But the difference is he's actually more accurate with his arm than Eli, though. That's the difference. Eli was just a guy that didn't have emotion like that. He was just even keel all the way through. Jackson Dart is a dude that's emotional and high strung. Yeah. That's the difference.
But hey, Coach, isn't that pretty high though? 60%, that's pretty high. That's pretty high for a quarterback. Completion rate.
Well, the standard, for the pro, it's like 54, 55.
Mm-hmm.
For who? You said pros?
Yeah, for like average. For average.
The average is in between 57 and 60. That's the average. If you're below that, you suck.
See, and that's what I'm really hoping to happen. We find an offensive coordinator that's known for developing quarterbacks, not just calling plays.
Oh, I'm sorry. Never mind. Coach put it out there. He said the benchmark is 67 to 70. That's the benchmark for the completion percentage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But you talking about rookies too. We talking about 2 rookies too. So not knock that.
No.
But we're rookies that still need a lot of developing, a lot of growing to do. So I think they'll hit that and then some. I think, but like I was just saying though, finding that offensive coordinator that is known for developing quarterbacks and not just great at calling plays. Now, and see, I think that's one of the things that Shanahan, him and his dad, neither one of those develops quarterback. They just great at calling plays, but they don't develop quarterbacks.
Well, wait a minute. I can't. Hold
on.
John Elway, let's keep this a buck. Shanahan walked into some great situations.
Mm-hmm.
Remember this. Shanahan was the OC for the 49ers at the end of the 80s when they was winning their Super Bowls.
Mm-hmm.
He was actually on that staff.
Right.
You got to look at. I take that back. I'm sorry. Shanahan. No. I'm sorry. Mike Holmgren was there, and then Shanahan came afterwards. That was what happened. But if you look at it, Shanahan walked in with John Elway.
Yeah.
And he had Kubiak. The dad was the backup.
Yeah.
When he was in Denver, when Dan Reeves was there, they went to 3 Super Bowls. They just couldn't win it.
Right.
Then he leaves there, goes to Frisco, wins a Super Bowl with Steve Young, and leaves, and then goes to Denver, back to Denver, and then becomes the head coach.
Right.
You already have known John Elway. Elway was already a great quarterback before that.
Yeah.
And you were on that staff when Elway had his moment. Kyle Shanahan never has had a bad QB, and neither has Mike Shanahan.
Yeah.
Them quarterbacks that they got, they didn't really have to develop that.
Yeah. Well, but that's what I mean about like they just say Kyle Shanahan came back to Atlanta. We'll still be having the same problem. We call them plays, but nobody's developing Penix.
But here's the thing that would piss off a lot of
play
people.
calling would be a lot better.
But here's the thing that's going to piss off a lot
I
of
agree
people.
with that.
You bring in Shanahan. You bring in Shanahan, he gonna bring in quarterbacks.
Yeah.
And he don't care about nobody's feelings. He don't give a damn. And he let folks know that out in Frisco. And that's a town that they expect championships because of what they were spoiled with.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Those Super Bowl losses that he had put him on the hot seat. Even though he's winning games, he's on the hot seat.
Yeah.
They don't play that in Frisco. Steve Young said that. He said, I was getting the NFC championship games. They were talking about getting rid of me, and I was one of the best quarterbacks in the league until I won a Super Bowl.
Right.
So you can't expect him to do that. Now, all I'm gonna say is this: you bring Shanahan here, as I said before, just know you're gonna have 3 quarterbacks on this roster, and he don't care who's first string or second string or whatnot. He's gonna put in who's balling. That's how he plays.
But the fact that
Mr. Irrelevant kept his job and beat out Jimmy Garoppolo.
Yeah.
Rock got that job back, and he wasn't playing well. And he said, "Okay, I'm gonna sit you down," and then got rid of Garoppolo and traded him.
the fact that
So
we
again,
had Ben Johnson in the building and we let him walk.
they had the floor in the quarterback room.
We had everybody, man. I mean, we had everybody, man.
Again, I'm gonna tell you like this: if you fire Terry Fontenot, y'all don't want to hear this, but I'm saying I don't mind. You know what? I'm gonna do this one time. We in the party lounge, but you know what?
Everybody say hello.
Oh no, Lord.
Oh yeah. So I'm gonna say this: if you fire Terry in the perfect world, you fire him and Raheem, go get Louis Riddick and quit playing. Go get somebody who has eyes on college football, who has eyes on the NFL, who understands because he was an NFL player. He was in the business. He's in the media now. We get it. But he's around the country studying tape, looking at players on every level, not just at the big time schools. He's looking at every level.
Well, are the fans ready for that? Are the fans ready to move on?
Man, we trying to win. We got no choice.
See, that's what I'm saying.
I don't give a fuck what they ready for. We need to win.
Here go the thing. Truthfully, I don't know not one general manager or not one organization that moved on from a general manager and came out green on even greener on this side. But you talking about, especially us, if we bring in another general manager, that means Raheem, everything under him is gone. Because the next general manager coming in is going to want to put his own stink on the organization. So that means he getting rid of everything Terry Fontenot has built, even some of our loved players.
But here's the thing about Louis, though.
Will still be here. Bijan will probably still be here. But other than that, everybody else going to be on the chopping block.
But here's the thing, though. Louis Riddick's got a great relationship with Jared Gray and Olbrich, and he's a former safety. He already knows that we got a great defense. He ain't touching that. Yeah. Louis is smart enough not to touch anything like that. No, that's what we were saying. That's what we were saying, GA Texas boy. We said hypothetically. Let me make sure I put this out again. Hypothetically, if they do not survive this season, because remember this, Arthur Blank said he's reevaluating everybody at the end of the season. I don't think it's much to reevaluate. You need to have your answer ready.
Yeah,
but he's already said he's reevaluating at the end of the season, which is perfect lingo saying somebody getting fired. That's what that means.
Yeah, and hopefully it's the OC.
I don't want Terry to go, but how many general managers do you see survive 2 coaches?
Yeah. But when you look at the general manager, their sole responsibility is to build a program, right? And keep the money right.
But it ain't just him.
Yeah, you're right.
Forget about quiet one that's in that room too. Greg Beatles.
Yeah.
People don't talk about Greg Beatles. He's solely responsible for this too.
Mm-hmm. But you have to look at one thing too. Terry Fontenot, where he came from, and what he did from where he came from. Now he wasn't a general manager over there, but he built that Saints team that won that Super Bowl.
Yeah, he was the scout. He was the one that was scouting players. But the thing is, though, Mickey Loomis was running that team.
Yeah,
Terry was his gopher.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just be honest. Mickey was running that team.
Yeah,
but I'll just say this here because we're gonna wrap this thing up because we were only gonna go for an hour today. Let's just say it like this, fellas. We have one of the best collections of talent that we wasted a year on.
Oh, yeah.
We just need to finish the season healthy, and let's evaluate who we're going to keep and who we're going to move on from and try to rebuild this thing for next year.
Yeah.
No doubt.
I just want to sweep the Saints at this point of the season. No, you laughing. Look, I want to sweep.
Hey, look, the Saints won today.
They beat the team that we couldn't beat.
I want to beat the Saints, and I want us to upset the Rams next week. I know that's asking for a lot.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. We're gonna beat the Rams and lose against the Saints. Watch how that falls down. It's gonna be so ugly. It's gonna be so ugly. The Falcons are going to be last in the division. It's gonna be so ugly. Something we haven't seen this side of the Falcons in when last time we were last in the division. I know you know, Ryan.
Man, the last time we was last in the division is when we went 3-13.
Yep.
I was trying to avoid you just saying that.
Hey man, but like you just said earlier in the show, we gotta face reality.
But you know what? I'm always facing that.
Yeah.
That's the crazy part. Look, at this point, all you can just say just to Raheem is just,
you better get that bad look off your face before I knock it off.
That's what I'm at with it. That's what I'm at with it right now.
But I need Raheem. I need Raheem to not just watch the game. I need him to get into the game because those two missed calls today. He should have been all over the referees.
Let's just
whether he lost the argument or not, he should have been all over the referees.
You speaking about loss. Hold up, you speaking about loss. This is all we gonna say to him.
Mm-hmm.
I need no hands been messing up my corner. You better get that bad look off your face before I knock it off.
Yeah. We don't need no has-been messing up what we already got. You a has-been coach that literally has messed up what we already got.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I'm at with it. He got to go.
Yeah.
The Clover Lane.
Damn right, I put out see on him. And here's the crazy part. Chicago is getting ready to be a playoff team. In the first year,
playoff team.
Did you? That's why I can't.
No,
Ben
but just think about it. With Ben Johnson in his first year, they are a playoff team.
And everybody had
think about it. They had pieces already. Mm-hmm. All they needed was just to fix certain things on that offense.
Mm-hmm.
Now we get to see Drew Dahlman and Grady Jarrett playing in the playoffs.
Caleb Williams look like a K pick.
Isn't that something?
Yes.
We had this man in the building and we just let him walk out.
You also had Vrabel in the building too.
Gee, Christ, boy.
Look, I don't know what a lot of people thought about Belichick, but the way this thing, and I was not a fan of having Belichick here, but at this point, I don't know. Maybe Belichick was worth the risk, but I just didn't. I don't know, man. Raheem, I was on board with him being here. I thought he was going to actually be the guy to actually get this thing turned around. I really did. He did
all the right thing, didn't he?
I thought he had learned enough. I mean, you got to remember he went to Tampa Bay. He learned he was playing behind head coach when he was in Tampa Bay.
Hold up. I got to stop the record on you real quick for that one. Hold up.
Come on. You talking about Tony Dungy or something?
No. You talking about Tony?
I ain't coming.
What you talking about?
Look. I told
apparently he didn't learn enough.
I'm gonna tell you just like this here. It wasn't Tony Dungy. Here's the thing. You grabbed the wrong Tony Dungy disciple. You did. The disciple you should have grabbed was Lovie Smith. Say what you want, but Lovie wouldn't have pissed this season away. Not with the team that we got. This Joker went to the Super Bowl with Rex Grossman. Rex Grossman.
Yeah.
Rex freaking Grossman.
That's all I'm saying.
And not only
and look, we got better quarterbacks than they had. They had a good old line. They had a good receiver, good running back in Thomas Jones, Muhsin Muhammad, and Bernard Berrien at the other receiver. They had a squad in Chicago with Devin Hester. Urlacher, think about it. Urlacher, Briggs, and then you had that boy Brown that was playing at that safety spot in the secondary. They had a squad. Tank Johnson was there too. So they had a whole squad.
Yeah.
And he went with a suspect quarterback. So again, everybody's like, oh, he too old. Okay, that man know how to win games. Chicago ain't been right.
Yeah.
And they finally got right with Ben Johnson now. But let's see how long that stands because he was consistent. Yeah. That's the difference. When I spoke on the word consistency, this is what we needed.
Yeah.
We consistently have 2 wins right now. At the wrong part of the season.
Yeah.
Yeah. Carolina about to win the division.
Yeah. Easily. Yeah, we pretty much allowed them to do so. When they swept us, that pretty much put them in the driver's seat.
Most certainly.
So again,
the young quarterback been playing good every.
Hey,
and he's still playing good.
But here's the thing: this is the life of us as Falcon fans. We are gluttons for punishment. We enjoy consistent pain, and we enjoy arguing over bull. Just what it is. We don't know what it feels like to actually win consistently. We don't know. So until we get somebody in here that actually uses the left side of their medulla oblongata, we're going to consistently be looking and having these conversations consistently. This is the only thing that's consistent, folks.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
That's the thing. But again, the joys of everyone holding on to hope. I'm not gonna tell you how to fan. Keep your hope. Everybody got to believe in the Tooth Fairy and Santa Claus. Got Christmas coming up. But my thing is this: I'm the kid that grew up out of the belief. I don't believe it until you show me.
Yeah.
So the only thing that's consistent in the state of Georgia right now is them damn Georgia Bulldogs. And we get Ole Miss next week. I'm sorry, in about a week.
In about a week.
Week and a half. So we will see. Maybe we might get Miami. You know, they got to get their lick back for their national championship with Ohio State.
That's gonna be the if that happens, that's gonna be the attention all along. because that's gonna be like the driving force to get every. I mean, that'll have every team in the nation watching that game.
20 years later, exactly 20 years later.
Yeah.
You guys get a chance to end their back-to-back chance.
Yeah.
They ended y'all winning back-to-back championships.
Yeah.
And I stand on it. It was a BS call from that ref. Chris and everybody said, "Oh, it's Pat." No, look, Miami fans talk cash noise. I'm gonna tell you that now.
That's all we know how to do. Good.
That's all they know how to do. They talk trash. But me, I just say line it up.
Yeah.
Because one of your best running backs that played at your school came from University of Georgia with Mr. Cleveland Gary. But we ain't gonna go there though.
Hey man.
We ain't gonna go there.
It's all about winning. It's all about winning.
But I give it to Miami because they're one of the toughest teams in this country, and they're in the playoffs. They got a chance to do something that we're looking forward to. We might end up doing, I got something I'm working on with some college football guys right now. I'm probably end up doing a show. Me and some college football guys, we're talking about the playoffs, so I'll probably have that up maybe sometime next week or whatnot. But here's the other thing. Y'all got a chance to end their back-to-back.
Yeah.
Wait, but they playing in the Cotton Bowl, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And here's the best part about it. Either way, if Georgia take care of business with Ole Miss, because we have to, it's a new season. We can't sit there and say, "Yeah, we beat them. We don't know."
Yeah.
Got to handle business.
Yeah.
I trust what we have, but we got to handle business because each time is different when you play a team.
Yeah, and then what happened last year? Everybody was on that bye loss. So I mean, that's
exactly
got me a little
in the same bowl game, the freaking Sugar Bowl.
Yeah.
Good Lord, man.
He said that Mike Irvin is a good luck charm. That's my
hey.
Tell them to put that belt up unless it's a real belt there now.
Hey,
but the thing, you know what? Michael Irvin is a excellent. I wouldn't make him no more than this, but he's an excellent position coach.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent videos of him coaching. No more than that. Don't consider him for no coordinator. Don't no head coaching.
But Fandemic.
Yeah.
Y'all been doing that since the 80s.
Yeah.
Y'all are the only school, and like I love my Bulldogs, but we ain't doing it like them. I'm just keeping it up. When you think about it, national championship games that they were playing in, guys that had then went to the NFL, they not just standing on the sideline.
Right.
They're being coached up with the coaches and the former players.
Right.
That's no hoax.
Yeah.
Think about that. God rest his soul, but one of the people that was more passionate and really, even Mike Irvin said he was more of an ambassador than me, Jerome Brown. Jerome Brown was in Cortez Kennedy, was there with Cortez Kennedy getting in his face, talking to him during these championship games and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. You don't see other schools doing that where players are coaching players on the sideline. You don't see that.
Yeah.
Michael Irvin went right over to your boy Tony after he fumbled yesterday and got in his face.
Oh, you should have.
Yeah.
Carson Beck
he did.
But he responded the way he responded though was golden.
Yeah, they went right back to him.
Look, you should have seen in practice when Michael Irvin tried to coach up Tony. Oh. And Tony was looking at him, but he was walking past him. Michael Irvin grabbed this dude by the chest. He grabbed him by his jersey, like, "Hey, I'm talking to you," and brought him back to his face. I knew then that you talk about a position guy. Michael Irvin is that guy. He didn't care who you were, superstar or not. If he coaching you up, he gonna have you standing right there. And to me, it was like, okay, I hear what you're saying, old school, and that's probably what was in Tony's head. I got it.
But here's the thing that you can't sit there and argue. Mike got a state championship in that state of Florida where he played at.
That is true.
He got a national championship.
Yeah.
And he got 3 Super Bowl rings and a Hall of Fame jacket.
Yep.
Young Buck.
One more you need.
Young Buck.
Hey.
Young Buck. If he
I wouldn't make him no more than that though.
If he talking to you, you better listen because that man has already been where you've gone. And he's going down roads you don't want to go down.
Right. Right. Yep. I think he has the green light in Miami.
But I'm gonna throw this.
Yeah,
out here.
I mean, then you got Cristobal. You know, he's a ex Kane too. So I mean,
He was
he
on
got
that
the
team
right
with
one.
Mike Irvin.
That's what I'm saying. They boys. So it's like, he got that free will to do whatever over there, man.
Yeah.
Because think about it, man. Because if you ever look at it, you see like, and you got to give respect to it. The Canes really are like a huge biker family. They fight each other. They fight everybody off on the field, off the field. They talk trash. That's just their culture. And now they got a chance to actually beat an Ohio. I said, Lord, if they beat Ohio State, you're not going to be able to say anything to their fans right now.
Man, nothing.
But here's the choice of it. Y'all might have to match up against us if we get through Ole Miss.
It's going to be nice. It will be nice.
Because here's the thing. We know.
I mean, that's what they fans want to see. They've been talking about that all season, man. We see Carson back going up against.
That will be the talked about game for years to come.
Because you got an old quarterback that was at Georgia that has left. Like, here's the sad part. It's a lot of folks in Georgia that hate Beck. But I'm sitting back. I tell people like this. The man led us to 2 SEC championship games. He got hurt in the second one, which allowed Gunner to have an opportunity. We ain't finna let y'all just crap on him like that because he only had 3 losses at Georgia. 2 of them was to Alabama.
Yeah.
So I'm just all I'm saying is this. At this point, I gave him his respect. I hope he did well, and I wished him well. I never talked bad about him. It's a lot of folks in here that did. A lot of people hated that dude because of his attitude and things like that. But again, after what I saw yesterday, I said he due for a bounce back game because this is what we know at Georgia. If he has one bad game and he got an opportunity to play the next week, he gonna be on fire.
Yeah. Because look, he did that after we lost to the SMU. We lost to SMU. And he did that little press conference and he said, look, I guarantee he'll win next week. And it's gonna be.
So hold up. Yeah, you're right. Georgia's done that already. We beat Texas.
Yeah.
And nobody said Ole Miss was garbage.
No,
where'd you get that from?
No, they're not garbage.
You must be
Like,
an Ole Miss fan.
here's the thing though. It's okay. We're not saying they're not garbage, but here's something that since you want to say that, and you're saying that this is gonna humble Georgia, you do realize that the last year Kirby Smart lost his dad in New Orleans in that Sugar Bowl. His dad died.
Yep.
You do realize that we lost to Notre Dame in that game. So you're sitting here saying that it'll humble Georgia.
Relax.
I'm gonna be honest with you. And here's the sad part about the whole thing. The sad part about it is Tulane ran on them at will yesterday. They just did not have the athletes to keep up with Ole Miss.
Yeah.
That was what that was.
And truth be told, there's only one thing that ever humbles Georgia. Only one thing.
Alabama.
Not even Alabama. If you lose against Florida, that's the only thing. And that will cost a head coach his job.
Kirby's lost 2 times out of the 10 years he's been here.
Yeah.
One was for pandemic and one was his first year.
Yeah. You don't lose against
definitely wasn't during the time when Kirby had stuff rolling.
Yeah. You don't lose against.
Hey, look, all I know is Ole Miss already seen this team. They gonna get a worse butt whooping. Kirby got these young boys tuned up right now. So whoever was making that comment, you just go wait to January. Just wait to New Year's Day. Just wait to New Year's Day.
We got a troll in the chat. Leave him alone. Like I said, leave him alone. It's just what it is. We appreciate you tuning in. Make sure if you're going to troll, hit that like button for us, please. We appreciate that, sir. You helping us keep these lights on. Thank you.
Hey, he makes a good argument, though.
I'm not discrediting the Ole Miss, man, but like you say,
that's how I said he trolling.
Yeah, he's not a Georgia fan, so
I'm not. Look, I just think it's okay. Georgia probably beat the hell out of his team. I guarantee you that's an Alabama fan. I guarantee you that's an Alabama fan.
Y'all better get ready for Indiana. You get that game.
Y'all worrying about us. You better worry about Indiana. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Negative.
Shout your team out, Aiden. Shout your team out. Who your team is?
It better not be Tulane. It better not be Tulane.
It's either a Bama fan or Ohio State fan. How much you want to bet? And Pandemic.
No.
And Ohio State been saying they want their lick back with us because of what happened in that people.
Truth be told, Ohio State might not make it. They might not make it.
They
just might not make it.
I ain't got nothing to say. I'm just my mind is on Ole Miss right now.
Yeah, Ole Miss.
My mind is on Ole Miss right now.
Yes,
we'll take care of that. We'll take care. We'll get to that bridge when we get over this one.
Yeah.
As the old people would say.
Let's get healthy and let's get right.
All I can say is good luck in that game because they've been licking. It's a lot of Buckeye fans. I call them Suckeye fans to me. I'm just joking. Let me stop doing that. My boy played up there, so you know it's what it is. But Brent,
that BTA.
Hey man, Brandon's a Tennessee fan, so he gon' anytime he's Indiana, anybody against Alabama. Grant don't care.
Yeah.
But at this point, I'll just say this, man. We're gonna end it talking college football because we'll go a whole nother hour. When we talk about this playoffs, this has got to be something that Terry really evaluates. Bear State just won a championship yesterday. You got to look over there and see what they have. You need to start looking at the smaller schools. Albany State pretty much came close to getting to the national championship on that level with Quinn Gray. He's going to FAMU now, back to his alma mater. That's my old high school coach's teammate or whatnot. But if you look at it, there's talent everywhere, and the Falcons got to build that up. So,
no doubt.
Definitely appreciate you coming through, Pandemic. Let the folks know where they can find you at, man.
Hey, man, guys, appreciate you having me on once again. Always gracious to set the stage with you guys, man. It's always fun, enlightening, knowledgeable, and like I said, always fun. I wish I could drink while I'm on here, man, but it's like on the stoop.
Hey, listen, if the Falcons ever blew a Super Bowl lead like they did again, that'll be one episode. I allow that to be one of those episodes where folks can have their liquor on here. I would even let them smoke on here.
They won't do that again, though. That was somebody's ego.
But you heard what I said. If that ever happened again, I don't believe it ever will.
Yeah,
I hope to God never happens.
I don't think my heart can survive no crap like that, man.
Lord,
you better not.
I'll retire.
I hear you, Brett. Yeah, red solo. He said, "Do it in the red solo cup."
Red solo.
It's my Uncle Elroy. That's how that'll be.
I just said, do it in the red solo. Yeah, red solo cup.
But man,
that's my idea, though. But guys, like I said, I appreciate it, man. Y'all can find me on YouTube. Look forward to starting another channel too. I mean, Atlanta Falcons, Atlanta Fandemic Sports Mix is geared to start up too. That's going to be centered around all Georgia's professional sports and some college football, maybe some high school. I just don't know just yet. That's a lot of work. So a lot. Yeah. So, but like I said, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, all on Atlanta Falcons Fandemic, guys. Look me up. I appreciate the support from everybody. I appreciate it.
Appreciate you, Fandemic.
For sure.
K-Dub, great bit. Appreciate y'all on tonight. We'll be on Wednesday, just to give everybody a heads up because of the holiday coming up this week. So we'll have a Wednesday show this week and also next week on New Year's Eve. So, we ain't going to miss that dog game. Yeah, we doing it on Wednesday. So, man, y'all be easy, fellas. Catch y'all next time. And for everybody that actually is in the chat, thank y'all for tuning in to the Partyline Lounge with the Falcons. Hopefully we get this win against the Rams next week. But, hey, you never know. Y'all be blessed. We'll catch you next time in the BirdCage LLC. Ghosts.